Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And today is a tale of two outrages.
So basically a day that ends in Y.
Yeah, it's buy one, get one free outrage day here at Clownfish TV. We've got Pokemon outrage. Pokemon's, causing more outrage. And we've got outrage over Transformers, of all things. Transformers causing outrage today on Clownfish TV. So before we get into it, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We're almost at 100,000. 100,000?
I know, yay!
5,000 away from that.
That's right.
Because everybody likes to be angry all the time.
Apparently.
That's why they come here, for the anger. For the anger.
Because we're just terrible.
Rage. All right, so the first story we're going to talk about is the Pokemon anime is accused of whitewashing again.
Yeah, I saw this earlier, and when you showed me the pictures, my first thought was, first thing I said was, no, it's not. She's in the sun. You can tell because she has her arm up like she's trying to protect herself from the sun. Her nose has a big shadow on it. It looks like there's a sweat bead or something on her face. I'm like, she's in the sun.
Now, this is Gym Leader B from Pokemon Sword and Shield, which I have not played yet. I want to get it. I want to play it, but I know a lot of people are outraged about that because they cut a lot of Pokemon out of it. And she is a little bit darker skinned. A little bit darker skinned. I would not really call her a person of color.
No.
She looks more tan. Actually, I get darker than that when I tan. And I'm a white guy. I am a white guy.
That's
so,
right.
So I'm just saying, she's not really that dark skinned to begin with. And people said that they're whitewashing her.
But can I say something else? Go back to the other picture. It looks to me like, because they went with a color palette, and then that tone of skin was what would go with the color palette best. It's more like the yellow undertones, like the rest of her outfit. And up here, it looks like they went with more of a pastel, palette too. So that, to get the colors go with the palette. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times they do that. They pick a palette, and that's what they go with.
Yeah, that's what the art school kids do.
They do, but I just had to laugh because when I saw the pictures you showed me, before not even knowing the rest of it, I was like, because she's in the sun.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. So I think this might be faux outrage because everybody's looking, because Pokemon's a big target because it is such a popular game series. And there was outrage a couple months ago, which I'll talk about again, about a fan artist making a character lighter skinned. Again, because of the color palette, not intentionally. I don't think it was intentional and intentionally trying to erase people of color from Pokemon. But here's the anime. This is the character in the anime. She does have slightly darker skin. Now, when she gets into the sunlight, here, she suddenly gets, well, let's see. There we go. Here we go. Let's see. Look at all the light. Look at all the light. And there. Now that she's in the sunlight, she's a little bit lighter skinned. So are the Pokemon. They have not been whitewashed.
No, they're just, whitewashing Pokemon. How dare they? They
have not been whitewashed. So anyway, let's talk about this. So this is the screenshot. This is her in the game.
Just because they're one way in a game doesn't mean that's what they're going to translate to anime, because it's different. You know what I mean? It's a different medium.
I'm looking at this character and I'm not getting the person of color vibes from this character. I'm getting tan volleyball, beach volleyball player vibes from this character. But anyway, and then they're showing this is how she looks in the game. This is her lighter skin. Again, the screenshots they're picking are the ones where she's in direct sunlight.
See, I saw this. I'm like, she's clearly in the sun. That's why they made her look lighter. And then you wouldn't actually check.
Yes, I actually
to see if I was right. And I was right.
Yeah, because if you look at her in, regular scenes, she's darker skinned. So just putting that out there. So let's see what the problem is. As noted, there were international fans who said the character had clearly been whitewashed for the anime, writing things like, oh god, they whitewashed B. In Japan, some wondered if the character's skin looked different because of the bright and sunny way the episode was lit.
That's what I said. That's the first thing I said without reading this. Just seeing the pictures, I'm like, well, clearly she's like trying to shield herself from the sun, so it looks to me like they're trying to get across that it's a very bright day.
Look, see? Look, that's, yeah, there you go. That's the issue. That's the issue. It was also pointed out the character's last name is a common Japanese last name, so they think that she's just a tan Japanese. She's not actually...
Let me ask you, who animated this episode?
Well, it's an official Pokemon episode,
right,
so Nintendo
so
Game Freak would have had to sign off on it.
But
in Japan.
So imagine that!
Imagine that. Imagine that. So, yeah, they're even like, this is Kotaku. I don't even think they're seeing it. I'm not seeing it.
Really. I think they're being ridiculous.
Very,
They went
negligible.
and picked out like just like the shots that you know they wanted to make an argument. They wanted to get attention. They picked out the shots that they thought, even her legs. Look at her legs compared and her arm compared to her face.
Yeah.
It's clearly they graded it because she's in the sun.
Yeah.
So they went and picked whatever they could find to make it look like they were. But whoa, look what it's whitewash. It wasn't. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is people are looking for things to be outraged about. You know, and it could have even been a joke that blew up. And this happens. Well, look here. You know, she's lit with a flashlight, and you can see it's. You know, she has a slightly, very, very slightly darker shade.
So now
of peach.
It's gonna look really weird if everybody else in the shot is lightened up in the daylight, except for her because you can't lighten her up because that looks stupid.
Yeah, I don't see it. Now, this is not the first time there's been outrage over Pokemon, because a Pokemon fan artist drew Nessa with slightly lighter skin.
And this is again a case of where I think it was just the palette. It was They chose a palette. They chose what colors because even in the hair they have the same color or similar color. They chose a palette, and those are the colors they chose. It's like one of those marker challenges. You pick 4. You know, it was just the palette they chose. It had nothing to do with making her lighter. It was because they went with the colors would go with the other colors they chose.
Yeah, you're not a good artist if you can't portray a dark-skinned person with a muted color palette. And here's somebody else's calling them out and showing them exactly how wrong and offensive they are. Now, in this case, at least Nessa, I can tell, is a person of color.
Yeah.
I do not get the same vibe from the other character.
But the color palette looks better on the one with the lighter skin than it does. Because, no, I'm just saying.
How dare you?
Sheerly based on color.
Yeah, it does gel better. It's not.
That's what I'm saying. Just based on colors alone, it just looks visually better. It's nothing to do with her being dark skinned or not. It's just saying that the color palette they chose, I think they tried to match it for this one.
Yeah.
And I think if they had used different colors, similar colors, but ones that went better with this brown, they could have got their point across a little bit better.
Well, okay, so this artist, I looked at this art when this whole thing happened. This happened last year. When this whole thing went down, I looked at the artist's other work, and that artist for white people tends to make them either really, really pale or almost orange. You know, but I guess orange people are problematic now too. We already know that. We know that orange people are a problem.
It's just the way that this is their art style.
It is the style. It was not intentional. Here, fixed it. We made her darker just for you. So anyway, this was a big thing. And then people were making memes where they were taking dark-skinned characters and making them white just to troll people. You know, this one, I guess, I still think it was stupid, but I would actually give them more of a case because this character obviously was a person of color.
Well, I think it's stupid too. I'm just saying I think it's based on palette.
Yeah, I don't think she is. She doesn't, even in the game, she doesn't look.
She does look a little brown to me, but
a little brown, but not. I mean,
I don't get from the features or anything that she's supposed to be like.
No,
you know,
no. I'm not getting that at all. I think it's just.
There is a difference, but I think it's to do with the art style and just the colors they use. Because here they got a lot more shading going on and everything else because they can get away with it. They also want the pop from the background. Here, I mean, even the hair. Well, the hair is not the same. Yeah, it's not the same style. Oh my god.
So. Nintendo, oh god, Nintendo, Game Freak, they would have had to sign off on this anime. And if they were doing a disservice to the characters that they created, they would have said, no. This is not,
it's their characters. Right. They can color them however they want to.
Yeah. And so apparently this is what the character is supposed to look like. So I don't know what to tell you. Again, I don't think this is a big deal. So that is outrage number 1. That's outrage number 1 for today. We also have another outrage, which I had some folks write me on the down low, and they're like, do you know what the deal is with Sexy Windblade from Transformers? Knowing I'm a Transformer collector, I don't collect these kinds of Transformers.
No.
But there is some outrage over a Windblade Transformer toy for adult collectors. Now, how adult it gets, it depends on your definition of adult, but they've been making these figures for years. This is Flame Toys. This is an officially licensed third party. This is not Hasbro. Okay, they make a lot of Japanese-style toys. They're high-end collectibles. We're talking $400 to $500.
It's what you'd expect for these statues, the anime-based statues and things. It's nothing out of the norm for that.
No. So we've got Optimus Primal from Beast Wars. We've got this really cool-looking IDW Rodimus. I actually like him quite a bit, but I'm not paying $400 or $500 for him. And then we've got Windblade. Windblade is problematic Because of her ass.
Sorry, I can't get past it. Put butt cheeks
Her
on her.
shiny metal ass. Bite her shiny metal
They
ass.
put butt cheeks on her. That's funny.
Yeah. So
they're both
butt-
like fenders almost.
Yeah, fender bender. There we go.
They're like the corners of
Her
a fender.
bumpers.
They're like the corner of a fender.
How dare you? Are you gazing at my bumpers? So Windblade is problematic now. Now, again, you know, here's the thing. These are high-end adult collectibles. These are not the Transformers you're going to buy at Walmart. These are not Transformer toys marketed to kids. But apparently, Windblade, this toy is problematic, even though there is precedent that Hasbro has licensed toys like this in the past. Here's a statue of RC, officially licensed. She's actually got nips.
Well, I think that's where, with the metal, like, where the supposedly quote-unquote metal meets, it forms little peaks.
Where the metal meets the peaks.
Mm-hmm. And I like how where they put the paint, it looks like she's wearing a half bra and her boobs
It
are
looks like
hanging
she's
out.
wearing a bikini, yeah, pretty much. Now, here's the funny thing, and the folks I was talking to, one of them said that it's so funny when you go to a Transformer convention and they have a lot of Tumblr style artists, and most of the art is lewd in nature. We're talking about robots. Mm-hmm. We're talking about dirty robot art, and now people are having a fit because they put an ass on Windblade.
Well, you know what amuses me? Some of these people that have a fit about this are the ones who are like thinking that the underage She-Ra art is fantastic and great.
Yeah.
You know, I actually think that it's elegant. I like the colors, and I like the way, I think she looks very elegant, actually, to me. The butt cheeks, I have to admit, as a woman, I'm like, really? But I think just in general,
it's not for you, okay?
I think her colors and the lines are just really, well, see, even here, look, they have her butt cheeks.
Well, yeah,
but the colors and the lines, I think, are just beautiful.
She's a cool looking figure. She is an IDW Transformer. They've actually kind of pushed her. She's become the new RC. She's basically like, if you're gonna have a female Transformer in any media now, they're gonna use Windblade.
She's beautiful.
A lot of people, yeah, it's a really good look for her.
I think she looks like almost like a goddess or like an angel, and I just think that she's absolutely beautiful. I mean, if a female opinion counts.
It does not.
But I do think it's funny that the colors they chose right here looks like the inner thighs, like you're having thigh-high boots, and you know.
Well, that's what they're going for.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see. I kind of can see both sides because they like the skin tone here, like it's her ankle.
Yeah.
I can kind of see what they're saying, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's a robot. It's a toy, and it looks no different to me than other anime. Actually, I think it's done,
more tastefully.
Yes, than other anime statues I've seen, and I think she's beautiful.
Wait till they get the interspecies reviewers merch out with the big bazoombas.
Well, I was just thinking, if someone could cosplay this, that would be amazing.
You know, Mazinger Z, they had a robot. She had missiles come out of her boobs. Yeah. I just want to put that out there. And I watched that show when I was a kid. It was Transor Z over here, and I was young when it was on. I was like 6 years old. And I watched the female robot shoot missiles out of her boobs, and I really didn't think much of it.
Well, think about it. If you need a storage area, it's like camels with their humps. I mean, where else would it be a good place to store rockets other than that extra area you have there? It's just, they're not really boobs, it's just a storage area.
Well, let's see. They've got Headmaster Transformers, they've got Power Master Transformers, they have Target Master Transformers. I suppose they could have Tip Master Transformers.
There you go. It's just
and you
fair.
could have twin little robot Nebulons that could transform into. We could call them.
They pop off and.
They do.
Pop off. Oh my god. Look, you're covering so many bases with that. It's not even funny.
That would be amazing. I actually would buy a Tip Master Transformer.
We're gonna call it Tip Master.
They'll
call it like something else, like Chess Master.
Chess Master.
Chess
Master 3000.
And they're gonna pop off and then like
pop
I said,
off. That's the name of one of them.
And then, but look, think about it. You're hitting so many different demographics at once. It would be appealing to so many people.
It would. They would fly off the shelf if you had Tip Master Transformers. Anyway, immediately following Chess Masters. There we go. Well, I think Chess Master was a chess game.
I don't care.
Okay, immediately following the debut of these images, Flame Toys very appropriate name. Was flooded with backlash from outraged fans who believe Windblade's design to be inappropriate for reasons ranging from it's over-sexualized to the fact that an adult artist provided the design. It's not
made for kids.
It's not for kids. Hey Hasbro, what's the opposite of a glow-up? Yikes. These are adult collectibles made for anime collectors.
Wait. They put the stupid Transformers Milo Pony. They put that up as a comparison for this.
Yeah, because they're marketing Windblade and RC to kids. That's true. They do. They're in the cartoon. They're in, I think, Cyberverse.
Well, how is it different than okay, let's bring up something relevant. How is it different than the fact they keep selling toys of Harley Quinn and then they turn around and make a movie that kids can't go to see?
That is a damn good point. Harley Quinn, all kinds of Harley Quinn merch and dolls and whatever, and they bring out an R-rated Harley Quinn movie. Yes, it's true they didn't have her in a gazy outfit, right? But my daughter still could not go see this movie.
I don't understand how is it any different. They're having a fit about that, but they're doing the exact same thing with the movie, and that's okay. Why aren't you going out there? You need to support it, because if you don't, there's something wrong with you. It's always a woman who has a fit about it.
So I just think it's really great to see the first woman character featured in Hasbro and Flame Toys' new Transformers model lines objectified, male gaze, waifu garbage. Way to do Windblade justice, guys. Hey, this is not Flame Toys, but they've been doing licensed RCs for a while.
These statue things, especially if they're the anime type, this is what they look like normally. But yeah. You know what? Here's the thing. Was this woman going to buy this toy?
No.
At this point, I expect her that if they change it, to go and buy it and pay fork out the hundreds of dollars to pay for it, since she's the one who had a fit to get it changed. There's a difference between this and like Sonic. The fans commented on Sonic and got it changed, but the fans went and supported the film, which is what we're seeing with these huge numbers. They actually paid.
This is for look, and Jeffy, I think I've seen this person complain about other stuff on Twitter. I think this person complains.
That's what they're known for.
I think this person was complaining about Birds of Prey and complaining about Sonic too. I'm not 100% sure. But the icon looks familiar. Meanwhile, in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, the Legion of Doom finally had concocted a scheme to ruin Windblade and steer all women away from Transformers products forever.
I'm a woman and I'm not that offended by it.
Here, you can play with my side swipe. He's sitting.
It's okay.
Sitting over.
I'm just saying, I'm a woman. I'm not offended by it. I just think this happens all the time. I thought she was quite pretty, actually. I thought her lines are beautiful.
Yeah, I tried to find her on Twitter and I don't know. I can't find her on Twitter, and this account doesn't exist, so I have no idea. I don't know. I'm trying to find this person on Twitter. I can't find this person. I have no idea what's going on. So anyway, be honest, Hasbro. How can you say you listen to us women when this is what you do to Windblade? How dare you take one of the few strong, beautiful, healthy, inspiring women? It's a robot. It's a robot. I think what makes Flame Toys Windblade especially silly is it's made for a demographic that's not representative of the Transformers fandom. No, I disagree. I think there are a lot of anime fans that cross over.
I agree, that buy it.
I do disagree. Good thing the vast majority of my Twitter friends think Flame Toys Windblade is disgusting because I am so blocking every single person who's drooling over that hideous thing and or attacking others who have every right to criticize how overly sexualized the toy is.
Wait, let's translate. I'm blocking everybody who doesn't agree with me because they don't have a right to have an opinion because my right to criticize it trumps their right to like it. Basically, you're not having an opinion unless you agree with mine. That's basically what the person said. I'm blocking you if you don't agree with my opinion.
The backlash led to Flame Toys deleting the announcement tweet. While some have speculated the outrage may have led to the figure being canceled, this currently remains unconfirmed. I don't know. I don't think they're going to. I think these companies are starting to realize that you need to not put everything on Twitter, because as soon as you do, you're going to get the Twitter mob.
But like I said, these people, by their own comments, were not people who this is made for or who are going to buy this to begin with. I guarantee you not one of those people are going to shell out the money to buy this. We wouldn't even shell out the money to buy it only because it's too expensive. But I guarantee you they weren't going to buy it anyway.
No, so we're going to see the Mecha Streisand effect. We're going to see people being like, damn, I want this figure now. I didn't want the figure before, but yes, I would like to have a figure of a robot with ass cheeks. But, you know, look, the companies, they're going to have to start learning. It's like you can't kowtow to Twitter, and you can never make Twitter happy.
Yeah, and they're
never can make Twitter happy.
They are not buying your product anyways. This company usually caters to a certain audience. That wasn't it to begin with.
Right.
So, you know, I wouldn't worry about it. I'm sure your audience is still going to be there.
Yeah, so
I want to see ass cheeks on the male figures.
That would be kind of funny.
I think that's just fair.
That would be kind of funny if they put ass cheeks on Rodimus.
I think that's fair.
Ass Master Rodimus Prime.
I think it's fair.
I think they should.
I think they need bumpers on those boys.
Bumpers on those boys. Bumper boys.
Bumper boys.
The bumper boys.
I want to see the bumper boys.
Meanwhile, a lot of the same people complaining are probably drawing lewd pictures of Rodimus and his bumper boys bumping and grinding with like Ultra Magnus or something.
I see people complain about this stuff all the time. That I know for a fact they're at Artist Alley and they do that kind of art. And I'm like, what the hell?
All right, so we're gonna wrap up this outrage episode.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap this up. I'm sure somebody will find something else to be upset about, which means we'll make more videos and we'll just continue the joy here on Clownfish TV. So we're gonna wrap it up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk later.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.